As we come to Easter this year, I want to read a couple of devastating verses out of Matthew's account of the Easter story. Here's what Matthew writes. While he was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, arrived. With him was a large crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now the betrayer had arranged a sign with them. The one I kiss is the man. Arrest him. Going at once to Jesus, Judas said, "Greetings, Rabbi," and kissed him. Jesus replied, "Friend, do what you came here for." It's remarkable that Jesus was betrayed by one of his closest friends. He chose just 12 to be his disciples, his close friends, and yet one of them betrays him. When that happens, in that moment, almost the rest all run for their lives. Only Peter followed at a distance, all the way to the inner courts where Jesus is being tried, and then denies even knowing Jesus. He goes to the cross, left by all of his friends, and then on the cross we know that he feels, or he knows, he's abandoned by his Father. He says, "Father, why have you abandoned me?" Here is this moment where Jesus is left completely alone. No friends, left by his Father, because he has to carry the sins of the world. What this tells us around Easter, it's not just a nice moral story. It tells us of the costly business of dealing with sin. So as we come to the Easter this year, let me remind you of three things. First, be reminded that it's a costly business to deal with sin. Second, be grateful for the grace that God has given you. And third, be mindful about how you live. Be careful that you don't fall back into the sin that you've been saved from. I trust you have a really blessed Easter period.